guys, Brandy Ruiz here. I want to go over a few things with you. Sorry I look crazy. Just got done doing a party and have makeup all over me, bronzer all over me. It's crazy. But, hey, you know, what are you gonna do? So, I wanted to share with you my top tips of how I sponsor people using attraction marketing. This is not going to happen overnight for you guys. It's something you have to be consistent with, and that's part of the steps. So here are my 7 steps to sponsor people using attraction marketing. So 1 is be positive and keep learning. Keep educating yourself. Get on any webinars you can. There's free webinars all over the place. There's YouTube. There's Audibles. There's books you can read. There's so much you can do to learn about our profession. So keep learning and always be positive. Be positive on your Facebook at all times. If you can't be positive and you really need to get it out and you really need to vent about it, type it out and delete. Type it out and delete. Never, ever, 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 ever post negative on your wall. Because honestly, would you want to join someone who's like that? Odds are no. So I know that, you know, things happen and some days aren't the best, but you got to find the good and the bad. Okay? So that's number 1. Keep learning, be positive. Number 2, love on your team and your Y sisters publicly. And this is huge because 1, it shows the sisterhood. It shows that we are uplifting, empowering, and validating women every day. And you should be doing that to other women who aren't just Y sisters. So if you know someone who's doing an amazing job, even if she's not a Y sister, uplift, empower, and validate publicly. Let people know you are proud of your girlfriend, right? Do it. Trust me. This is huge. This is huge because it does. It shows the teamwork and it shows your heart when you do something like this. Now, if you can't do this and be real about it and you can't be passionate about it, don't do it. Only be real, okay? That's the next thing is you gotta be real. Number 3, sorry, I have my list down here. Number 3, selfies, videos, live videos. You have to do these. I tell my team a selfie a day will keep customers coming my way, but it actually brings people onto our team as well because the more you see of me, the more selfies you see of me. Let's say you see my Facebook face every day, right? You're gonna get to know me. Regardless, you're gonna get to know me. When I post about my life, when I post what I'm doing, you're gonna get to know me and you're gonna feel connected to me even though I might not ever talk to you. But if you see my posts, you're gonna feel connected with me. And that is what we are trying to do. We are trying to connect with people. So, a great way of doing that is posting your face on your Facebook. Post your live videos. Definitely do a live video. If you cannot schedule a time, you can always tell people the day before, hey, I'm going to do a live video this day going over this, or, you know, whatever. I do live tutorial Tuesday every Tuesday at 9 p.m. My friends know it. We make it happen. And videos. You have to make videos. This video right here has taken me like 6 tries already. And it's because last night I tried doing it when I wasn't really in the mood. And that's the great thing about videos is if you're not in a great mood and you're not, you know, and you mess up, you can always delete it and go back. Now live videos, you can't really go back. So you kind of just have to go with the flow. If something bad happens, just brush it off, laugh it off, and go on. I tried using the stencils live for the first time, failed, and I was like, no, we're not going to do this. So then I played with it, and I came back, and I recovered, okay? I showed everyone how to use the stencils the second time around. The first time, I was like, dude, I fail at this. So you got to be real. People fail. People fail all the time. But you can't pretend like you're perfect. You can't pretend like you're perfect because then you're actually going to scare people away if you're perfect every time, okay? So that's number 3. Number 4. I share how I work my business into my life. So what I mean by that is I go to the pool. I sell a collection at the pool. It's happened. Trust me, it's happened. Post about it. I take a picture and say, you know, working at the pool and just sold whatever. You know, actually I do more of sitting at the pool and then the next thing I do, I post a picture saying, thank you so-and-so for your order. That's showing people I'm at the pool and I just had an order. I'm at the pool and I just had an order. Like, mind-blowing, right? So that's what I do. I show how I work my business into my life because I don't have time to work my business all the time. Yes, I am a stay-at-home mom, but my child's pretty crazy, so I have to entertain him at all times. So When he's home with me, I don't have any time to get things done. So this is my time to work. It's like 11:30 at night. This is when I work. But that's how I show people how I work my business into my life. Next thing is number 5, plant the seed. Now again, number 4, going back to number 4, showing how you can work your business into your life is huge with planting the seed. That's already planting the seed. And then you message them and just say, hey, girl, you would be amazing at this. Why aren't you doing this? You should be doing this with me. Something along the lines of that. Now, if you cannot be honest and think that this person would be amazing at this job, it's going to be harder to get that across, especially in a message. But if you know someone that you're like, oh, why aren't you doing this? Message them. Message them. Message them. What's it gonna hurt? They're just gonna tell you no if they're not interested, and that's okay. It's okay for people to say no. Just keep going, okay? That's the number 6, is keep sharing, keep going. You planted that seed. They might say no right now, but later on, things change, and they might want to change their mind later on. And they'll come back to you and be like, well, you did talk to me first, and you were really excited about it, and you're still doing it, so, okay, tell me more. And this is where we go into number 7. Tell me more, right? People message you and say, okay, tell me about your business. Stop. Do not go crazy and send this novel about what you love about it. Find out what they want to know about and go with the facts. Just the facts. Okay? So what I do is when somebody says, well, tell me about your business. And then I go, well, what would you like to know? And they say, oh, about the fees. What are the fees? My response would be, we have no fees. After you get the kit, there are no fees, and you actually get $25 for your birthday, period. Leave it at that. Do not go any further, because the next person who talks loses. Okay? So, that's what you need to do. Facts, just the facts, no fluff. Don't sit there and feed them, oh my God, it's so amazing because of this and this and this and this and this. It doesn't come across that way, and it looks crazy doing that. Just the facts. And then, I'm going to give you a little bit more. Another thing that I've been doing, because I don't want to make it seem like I know everything, because I don't know everything, but I do know a lot. So, when somebody asks me about the comp plan, this is a situation where you have to type out quite a bit. It's not something you can just do in like a 2-sentence kind of thing. You have to type out a bit. So, I have a team member that her and I have been going back and forth doing this, and what we do is I'll have someone say, tell me about the comp plan. And I'm like, well, it's kind of hard to explain, but one of my team members knows how to explain it really well. I'm going to start a 3-way message with her. And then I start a 3-way message with her. Message with her. And in that 3-way message, I say, so-and-so, this is so-and-so. She wants to know about whatever it is she wants to know about. Normally it's the comp plan because, like I said, that one's just way too much to type. And she kind of already has it copy and paste ready now, so it's nice. Because we've done it quite a few times. But that's what I do. And then afterwards, we go back into our private message away from her. She makes sure, she answers it and that they understand what she meant in the comp plan situation. And then when they're like, yeah, and then she says, did you have any more questions? And then when they say no, we go back into our message and I was like, did that help? And then, I try to take it off that, and you know what I'm saying. So that is my top 7 tips for sponsoring using attraction marketing. Now this is not going to work overnight, ladies. This is going to have to be consistent, but it'll work. Over time, it will work. I started in October 2014. From 2014 to 2015, December 2015, I personally sponsored 22 people, and now I am either close or over that already, and it's only April. So this just shows you what it's like to be consistent. So far this month, I already have 3 people I'm sponsoring. Last month, I think I did 6 or 7, and the month before, I think I did 6 or 7. So you just have to stay consistent. You just have to keep going, and you have to show people your life. You have to be open to people. Now, Beth wanted me to go over how I train my girls once they join. Well, the welcome post. My welcome post in our team page has pretty much everything you need to get started. And that is probably the most important thing to me, because when I am bringing on so many people at once, it's hard to find out who really wants it and who says they want it but they don't want to go for it, but they're kind of scared. And I don't push anyone. I let them know whatever their goals are. I support them 100%. But when I find out who looks at that post and who has questions and things like that, then I know who I need to work with, who I need to help. And if they even need help. Some people come in and they just, boom, do it on their own. And that's perfectly fine. Everyone's going to be different. So having that welcome post kind of sorts out where to go with people and what to do with them. I do let my team know that I'm always here for them if they have any questions, and my team does come first. So when people message me, if my team has messaged me first, it takes me some time to answer other people, but that's just how it works at this point. Because before I was focusing on other people, and I could tell that it was bringing my business down because I was helping other people and not my people. So that is all, and yeah, that's how I sponsor and how I train the new team members is in the welcome posts. I just have everything right there handy and guide them to that spot to get started and let them know that they can ask any questions at any time. But yeah, that's all she wrote. So thanks for watching. I'm sorry this is so long. I was trying to make it under 5 minutes and I completely failed. But if you have any questions, just post it in the comments. Bye!